I will not speak, because if I speak, it will be pretty...
Caitlyn Lux responds to the Senna.
Basically confirms what we already expected. This is the Senna on here in the bot lane for Breon. Then good luck, Samver and Palu. Those first couple of levels are going to be crucial. If you fall behind early on, Poppy is one of the best early divers in the game.
Exactly how the series is going to go. So guys, let's jump onto the Rift for game number 1. So nice little leash there. I do worry, you know, again, I wasn't sad about the Cassante because I don't think he's strong.
He's aware that this might be happening. He's covering already for the first crash.
Yeah, and Owner's going very deep into that jungle. Just going for the wolves at this point. He might be like, oh, where's Gideon? Well, now he's about to see him.
Gideon did actually get his...
Okay.
I take it back. You did not take that.
Trying to get on top of Zeus here, and they might be able to kill him. Yeah, that's pretty easily done. As Gideon immediately from the wolves just ran straight to the top lane.
No. They know, though.
Yeah, Gideon knows he is here. As now Karis is able to come on over. Owner still level 3, and he is able to taxi onto the Azir and push himself out of the jungle.
As we take another look at this. And yeah, this is why I would have really liked to see something with more wave clear. I think there are picks that you can go for that can... Seraphine is the most notable one, but there's plenty of other ones that happen. Like, you'll still get bullied, it'll still be a tough laning phase, but...
Okay.
There we go.
Baker forced to flash himself. Root does come down, there's a trap underneath him as well. That's the end. Apollo again. 0 and 2 at this point, and now 4 plates going into the hands of Guma and Carry, and guess who's here now? Samver does have his flash available. Just gonna cleanse it first, but now he is slowly on the run. Owner not giving up, trying to force the flash, but Samver will be ice cold himself.
Top level LCK players. This is a really hard matchup. You basically don't get to make mistakes. These guys were just called up from challengers.
Turret's gonna die at 7:30.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
I think to a certain extent at least.
Uh-oh. Here we go over here. That's a long wall to drag him over. But now Gideon's here once again. Zeus a little bit more fed at this point in terms of items, but it's not going to matter as he will be taken out as well. Under the turret and get more plates instead. As, oh, he might go down. Okay, Palu thankfully gets in front of that.
He's going to miss that on a ton of XP.
Oh, no. Well, that's the binding to come in. Ignite used on Icaria. Don't think he cares too much about that. As
no,
he
he's
is
not giving up.
More. Yep, might as well. Flash comes through for Palu in this lane with the Ornn. But Guma will be given this entire plate, or turret rather. And yeah, now that's 2 turrets with all the plates gone already at 10 minutes.
He is fat.
Yeah, he is.
He does actually have a lot of gold.
Owner could just, yeah. Oh, look at that. That was pretty slick. The entire game has been about the bottom lane, but does deserve noting. As Morgan is pretty far behind here. He is going to be all-outed by Zeus and nearly just taken down, if not for everybody. Once again, just piling into the Cassante and taking him out. Zeus now 0 and 3. And now Faker coming on in, and that will be Keria to take a kill in the tree. We don't have Hextech or Infernal Soul in this game.
New Soul?
New Soul.
New Soul, new us is Gideon. Can he steal it? No, he cannot. I was ready for the handoff, though. That's how quick Keria with Slay, Shirelli as in Cloud Soul is going to be.
Well, they are going to press their buttons here. The Jarvan goes over the top. Faker does not have flash, and you know what? They're going to get him. That's a nice little pick off in the mid lane. The Rift Herald is doing insane amounts of damage to that mid lane, by the way, as now they've got another. They've found Owner, as a ton of burst damage does come out here, though, from the bottom duo.
Is not ideal. We'll see if Gideon gets to make his way out of here. Keria's chasing.
He's so fast. Wait, what? He's so fast. Look at this Lux. What's happening? Okay, well, Jarvan, he just does flag and drag, and he will get out. Yeah, good stuff. Trying to steal the red, and they will. Carry gonna take that one down.
Does have Ghost and Flash.
He's on Vision. Press that orange button.
There we go.
All right, you're gonna force the flash. Oh, the predict. The predict from Paulo.
Oh!
down. Karis with the kill. Huge.
That's how it starts, Valdez.
Uh-oh. Wait, Binding comes through and Gideon's down. And now we got a Shockwave. Everybody's flashing away, but the Sun Turret is up. Gonna help out with that. Carrier really just has no chill, flashing on in. And they're not quite able to dive this turret though, so chance that if T1 are maybe a little disrespectful in their play, or if they don't, you know, if they cut some corners or something like that. As we know, T1 are going for the Baron here. Bro do know about this as well.
Look at Owner's ultimate. Gideon can't be allowed near this pit.
Yeah, and he was on vision there for a moment. Palu with a nice angle on the ult is going to draw some people over to try to deal with him as T1. Still vision in that pit, as now the knockup's coming in. Karis is just, oh god, he's 100-0. Goodbye, as he will go down. And the turn finally comes through from the side of T1, as they will respect this one. Nice knockup here from Owner. Deny on the dash, and that'll be a second kill now for T1. And they were following up on it, but it is just going to be the inhibitor going down, as Zeus is still getting in there, just trying to take out Samver. And that was not going to work, but Zeus has been through a lot in this game as he has his head on his hand there for a moment.
Owner doesn't get to back, is probably, so we'll be able to make his way out. But they have great Baron damage. Jarvan flag in his ear.
I mean, yeah. Absolutely send it. That's another Binding. They're trying to turn here on a Faker, but no follow-up. A little bit late as Gideon is going to go down, and the damage isn't quite there. Faker's arm guard, and the massive wombo comes in finally from the side of T1. As Zeus is given enough time to also TP back on in, and that's a triple kill for Guma. And Samver going to be sniped, but he is going to survive.
Love that. Actually keeps his perfect KDA alive by dropping the ward so he can get the Q off. I do think that's the end of the game, but you know, Samver,
hey,
he did well. Then die. Bro, they went for the big play, and I think they had to, but
I think they should have just flipped it.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, just flip it. Don't even turn. As T1 are going to, also just boost those damage numbers, as it is a T1 victory in game number 1.
Yes, while everyone else is like, yeah, you guys can go.
Yeah.
He did the most damage in the game.
Yeah. He's pretty good at this game, League of Legends, isn't he? And he was also kind of just in a lane where he got to do whatever he wanted. But
I would love to see Azea's Gnar. This is also one of the picks he loves. We'll see if it's actually this and not like Cyan and then Zac support, but I imagine that this should be Zeus playing it.
Yeah.
And in theory, even though we haven't seen a lot of it, we know Zeus likes to play it. Zac is really good into tanks, and the itemization right now for tanks is pretty silly.
Anyway, guys, we're ready for game number 2. Let's hop onto the Rift.
If he is a really cool dude, he would go AP, but I don't think we do that anymore. But I would love that. You're playing into, you know, into 2.5 tanks.
And Zeus is just gonna come in here and say hello. Zac is pretty good in the jungle.
It's just farming grass attacks.
It's just okay. He almost got that. Not quite, though, as Palu's getting in there. He's going to force Guma to cleanse and flash as well, as Palu and Samver getting the upper hand in the bottom lane.
That is vengeance coming through from the bro bottom lane as
Owner's here.
Gideon was found. As we'll see, Paris is on his way.
I mean, Gideon might just die unless he body slams. Nope, not going to happen. Flash forward, then he body slams. Blocked by Owner, has to flash himself, but here comes Morgan. And now, oh god, that's going to be a bit of a rough feel, but Owner gets in there, and the stretching strikes are perfect, and now Car is desperate for a kill. He does get the one, but he actually gets over the wall, and then he dies. Baker gonna take that kill, picks up the double on the Tali.
You don't actually have that much threat the way you do against a lot of other mates because of the E. Oh, Karis, no!
Oh, the ult comes in, and it's a solo kill!
Never mind.
From Karis.
I take it back.
Chronicler with the epic curse in the mid lane.
In the enemy jungle, as we take another look. Actually, really nicely done.
A locked screen.
Hey, hear me out. The cooldown on your E is way longer than it is on my W.
Getting in here, that's an ignite on Tekeria. He's in a lot of trouble. The flash forward onto the minions just to try to hit 6 perhaps, and it's not gonna amount to too much. That's another kill here for Bro, as over comes Faker trying to get some revenge onto Gideon, who's on top of the rocks and gets knocked back, and Faker will pick up that kill. Oh, there you go, 3,000th kill, first time ever. Faker will be the first to do it. And more milestones to come in the future, no doubt.
After you've done that, you can then ult into them. Definitely a risky choke though, and the flash doesn't go down as here. Faker's 3,000th kill. It's
walled in,
yeah,
a little flashy.
Good communication with Owner.
And again, down on the bottom side, just, oh, look at this. Owner's gonna go down too. Bro, they're fighting with them this time.
Samver!
Area getting pretty low. A couple more autos. There it is, the Q to finish him off. This bottom lane is being dominated by Bro right now.
This is looking pretty good, Valdez.
Now Zeus through the wall. He's got Gideon nearby, and that should be a kill.
OTP?
Yeah. Car's getting pretty low, but yeah. Okay, that was a little close, but it's fine. But Gideon.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot of rocks that were on the ground. Owner just gonna go forward because he can't really go anywhere else. And now he's gonna flash away, actually. After all of that, here comes Palu. Looking for it, the slow came in, the ignite, is it enough? As the flash forward, he nearly got him. Samver trying to style on multiple T1 members today.
You got playing with some
gusto?
With gusto. Now, and this is kind of the the problem is that when it comes to the plates, when it comes to the map movement, and when it comes to DCS, we still see, I don't know, thematically that makes sense. It could be.
I was just talking about the purple, but either way, we do have a fight down in the river here, as actually a lot of damage going in to Owner as he oversteps his bounds, as now Palu just gonna end that Q, and he gets away with his life as well. Ult comes through, and Palu gonna dodge that one as well. And Bro, they're working towards this Ocean Drake. And for now, it's looking pretty good in the second game. Game number 1, maybe they just were like, okay, well, we don't have a lot of pressure. Let's just try our best, and sometimes that's when our teams play their best, you know, shake off some of those nerves. As now this Rift-Herald fight coming on in, not going to be stolen, and now Owner in a lot of trouble. Look at that CC chain, was so clean, but immediately Gideon is going to go down, and now Zeus has joined the fight. Going to make quick work of that Varus, as Morgan trying to do a repeat of what we have seen from Cassante from time to time. Has a lot of dodging there on the knockups, but there is just so much on the side of T1 as well. Slow coming in, and can they actually kill the Cassante? Yes, they can, with the help of their Zac.
And the initial collapse onto Owner looks amazing as...
well, yeah, they're gonna probably get Palu. Probably, maybe not. Guma's really getting in there. He
guys
really wants to kill this Rel.
It's just a Rel, just get the wave. Oh my god.
Well, the root's gonna come in. That's
Palu!
And Palu gets out. Karis now looking for more. That's a giant Seraph shield, but maybe Guma's not as lucky, as there's also Gragas who did come in here, and they will be shut down.
Still deathless, baby! He got out!
Yeah, this is going to be a problem because now you just get your pick of who you want to jump on.
Not Samver.
It's going to be Samver. Right?
Ooh, oh, he might be in the pit.
Yeah, he's behind, trying to get on top of this Varus, but he gets away. Samver's totally fine, and Owner is not really able to do much. He does stay alive for an incredibly long amount of time, but now Zeus in a bit of trouble trying to get the burst here onto Samver, and yes, he will, as the Zac, as I mentioned, he's pretty unkillable. They don't even have any Mountain Drakes at this point. They were looking for someone to get up here, but Bro were a little bit behind the play. Now they're going to try to make their own play with TP coming in. Seismic Shove is nearly going to one-shot a Cassante. That's how you know they did a lot of damage. As Zeus is in there behind them as well with his own TP. The wall is perfect, actually. In goes Zeus. Did he go too far this time? Yes, he did. As Faker does have TP, though, and can save him. Will they even use it or need it? Looks like they don't need it, as that will be the end of Samver, who tried his best to stay alive.
We'll see if Brion can kill Owner again.
They're trying to find someone to engage on, but Harry just, oh, that's the combo. There it is, and now Samver, oh no! You poor AD carry in 2024. Yeah, he didn't last very long there. And now Faker's in the base. He's going to miss his W. Pretty just straight up. I mean, Karis was walking in a straight line. But, you know, it's all good. I think T1 and Faker will be totally fine to take this win regardless.
He got to land the combo.
He did the thing. Oh, Zeus with the flash in, trying to make a play here with Owner. They do have some backup from their Senna, I suppose. Owner getting pretty low, and he is not going to go down to the Tristana. And Zeus just will not be stopped. He just keeps on going in, keeps on jumping forward. T1 looking to take down their second.
Just barely not going to go down. Oh, no, Morgan.
Yeah. Owner just misses
Wait,
Q, or was he trying to dodge the knockout? Oh, the reinforcements, and Owner is dead again. Morgan! Of course, we should have seen this coming. It is Cassante after all. Oh,
perhaps the TP?
The flank. Oh, that's a pretty big one. Nicely done by Palu. The follow-up is pretty strong, but they're not going to kill anyone just yet as Keria gets away. Faker's pretty low. The Q's go in the opposite direction. And nobody can really do damage to Zeus after all of this, as now he's actually the damage dealer, and Guma's just on the run. And Zeus is still at full health. That's going to be the end of this fight and the end of this game as Palu, he'll stay alive.
Good Hail Mary there from Brion. You got to go for it. A little bit disjointed on the combo there, but nice attempt nonetheless. As Palu desperately trying, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah. Nice try, nice showing from our new bottom lane from the pro side as Palu nicely done on the wraparound there. Not going to be taken out as well. Are they going to be able to end the game? I guess they're not. As Zeus now is up against 3 people and he's going to be taken out. So the game is not over.
Let this be a warning sign. Never celebrate too much, chat.
This happens in solo queue, you lose that game. Oh no, Palu's almost dying to the minions. As, yeah, this Nexus is extremely low. T1, they had their fun.
It's standing, Valdez. It's not down yet.
It's alive. Look at it.
I can't fold them because with the TP, they know that the re-engage is coming. The Nexus is standing.
Owner, no chill, just going for the Varus, and that was his job since the beginning, as now gonna take out Karis as well. And that should be the end of this one, guys. 2-0 to the side of T1 as they get it done.
What you were saying, yeah, T1 got the win, but for me, I was genuinely impressed by not only the level of play that they showed in game 1.
Oh, look at this.
But the bounce back as well.
3,000 kills. The first ever to do it.
Keria bowing as well. Faker's just like standing there.
Guma holding up 3 fingers. As Keria's got the...
Oh, he's gojoing. Are you going to watch?
I definitely know what that means.
Are you going to watch?
He's doing the thing.
He's doing the anime
from the anime. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everybody else had a way to get in there. Unfortunately, Senna doesn't really. As look at that damage from the Zac. Huge.
Huge. Valdez.
Huge. But yeah, Faker does the most in the game. Shout out to Samber. Had some nice moments as well as Palu. A nice little debut in the LCK.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see them again.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POG Interview translation, joined by Keria and Faker on the side of T1. Congratulations! Keria, this is your first POG of spring. Congratulations. How do you feel? I'm happy that I got the win today. And yeah, this is my first POG of spring. I'm very happy that I'm able to talk to our fans today with this occasion. And what was the meaning of your victory ceremony? There's a protagonist in this one anime, and my fans really like that anime, so I tried it. And Faker, I congratulate you 3,000. How does it feel to reach 3,000 kills with a victory? I'm very happy that there's another occasion that I'm congratulated for. I'm very thankful. I think we asked you the same question, but it seems like every time we see you, you're reaching big milestones. So how does that make you feel? I feel like those number of wins that I get or the number of kills I get, well, they're bound to increase the more I play on stage. So I feel like I don't really put much meaning to it. I think it just means that I have been in the scene for a very long time. So it brings back really good memories. And Keria, you really demonstrated Lux's true power and you were voted POG and unanimously. And the moment they picked Senna, you locked in Caitlyn and Lux bot without hesitation. So what is the reasoning behind it? So Senna has been on the higher end of the tier list, but Caitlyn Lux has always been really good against her, so that's why. And with that, Gumayushi and Keria's Caitlyn Lux comp is on a 11 win and 1 loss world record. So that's an insane win rate. How does that make you feel? I hope that we get even more wins in the future. So apparently, Subin is going to go home and play Lux when she gets back. I'm sure you inspired many others to play Lux today. And to be good at Lux, what is a tip or two you can share with your fans? I believe the first thing is for you to use a pretty skin for Lux. So that's a very important part. And the second part is you have to shout Demacia when you ult. So then, as expected, yes, you graced us with a mid-Lux-like luxurious Lux gameplay. So please give us your Demacia impression. I see. That was great. Thoughts, Baker? No, I didn't see from straight ahead. I was watching from the side. In game 2, you went with top Zac and support Sion. So what strengths were you looking for in this comp? So we saw 2 tanks from the opponent. So we responded with 2 tanks that we believed that it would work really well. And Faker, it looks like we saw your Talia for the first time this spring. What kind of synergy were you looking for with her comp-wise? I feel like Talia is really versatile in many ways. And I feel like she just fit today's comp, just looking at everything. So that's why we went with her. And with your win with her, Talia now has 9 win and 1 loss record. And what do you think is the reason she has such a high win rate? I feel like maybe it's because Azir has been losing against her that she has such a high win rate. This fan sign says, I am 40 years old, Faker. I am unable to marry because of you. Because of you, he's emphasizing. Any response to him? You know, lately, people have been getting married later and later. That's really just the majority. I feel like you don't have to feel bad that you're not married yet. I believe that you will find someone in the future, and I hope that you have a happy marriage in the future. And there is more to celebrate today. Today actually is Zeus's 3rd anniversary, and Keria's 4th anniversary is coming right up. And in 3 days, it'll be Gumayushi's birthday. How does it feel to celebrate your 4th anniversary, Keria? So it's my 4th year anniversary. And there are so many fans that have been supporting me ever since my debut until now. And I think that's why I'm doing so well in my career. So I'm very grateful for every fans.
사실 뭐
And Faker, would you like to take this moment to tell Keria congrats? Oh, yeah, thank you for all the support. And to commemorate Keria's 4-year anniversary, Keria's mother brought bagels for everyone, and I enjoyed it very much. A lot of fans posted about it on socials. And thank you very much for Keria's mother. And we were told that she's on site today. She's on camera right now. Would you like to say thank you to her? Thank you so much. It's going to be Lunar New Year soon, so I'm going back home. And I hope that we have a good time during the holidays. Please feed me well. T1 has successfully secured their 5th consecutive win, and they'll get a break for the Lunar New Year next week. Keria, what are your plans? I'm planning on going home, taking a break, and I want to sleep. Was there anything else? No? Thank you. And Faker?
이제 또 다음 주에도 역시 계속 바쁘다 보니까 계속 연습하고
I believe I will be busy even next week. There are some things on my schedule that I have to take care of, some obligations, but I believe eating well and sleeping well will be my top goal. I hope you guys all have a wonderful New Year. After the holidays, you will meet D plus Kia. What is your goal? We're on a consecutive win streak right now, and D plus Kia is a strong opponent, so we'll make sure that we are prepared and to continue our win streak. And Faker? It's been about 3 weeks since spring season started. And I believe we have a long way to go, a long way to improve. I hope that D plus Kia also has a good holidays. Hope to see you guys all in a good form. And this will be the end of the interview with Keria and Faker of T1, and back to the space.